Welcome back to Apply EBP's channel. Today, we'll address one of the most common questions we receive. How do I decide when to discontinue services for a child who has been receiving OT, PT, or speech services for a long time? This question is crucial. Determining the right time involves complex clinical reasoning. Ending services too soon can hinder the child from reaching their full potential or lead to a loss of functional gains. On the flip side, prolonging services beyond what is beneficial wastes valuable resources, both yours and the child's. For example, the child can spend more of their time with their peers. And you can redirect your time and skills to another child who needs them. We referred to our professional associations, the American Occupational Therapy Association, American Physical Therapy Association, and American Speech-Language Hearing Association for guidance on discontinuing services, to come up with a more universal answer. Join us as we explore what we found to be the 3 possible reasons to support discontinuation of OT, PT, or speech services. Reason 1. When the goals you are supporting are achieved. This is the optimal scenario, simplifying the decision to discontinue services. If the team has established participation-based or occupation-based goals, this means that our clients can now engage with their peers, family, and others in meaningful activities without our services. Let's present this as a celebration. I like to use this positive term, graduation from services. The client has reached their goals and no longer needs our services. Reason 2. Benefits are maximized for now. When the goals you are supporting are not met, but the client would no longer benefit from your services. It can be difficult to accept being unsuccessful, but I'll say that data is your friend when it comes to supporting your decisions objectively. You may advocate for continuation of services if the data suggests that more practice time is needed as the child shows signs of improvement, that there are more interventions can be tried, or that there is a change in status indicating your services are continually needed. You may recommend discontinuing services if you have multiple data points demonstrating the goal could not be attained despite long-term service delivery of various interventions. Or the data shows a change in the child's status or priorities that makes the goal no longer relevant, such as when the child's needs are now met with accommodations or alternative services. Now, let's adopt a glass-half-full perspective and recognize that the data you gathered, despite not showing improvements, enriches your team's informed decision-making. The data may show that it is time to explore alternative interventions from other team members or to develop entirely new goals that are more appropriate for the child's evolving needs. So, help the team view it as a valuable learning process rather than a defeat. Finally, remember multiple episodes of care. Your service may not be appropriate now, but it may be needed in the future when your services best fit the child's goals. Reason 3. When the client wants to conclude care. The client, which, in pediatric practice, may refer to the child, the parent, or the caregiver, has the option to decide to conclude their own care. We should support our clients' self-determination, including their ability to decide the goals and services that are most meaningful for them. Want to dive deeper into each of these 3 reasons? Click the link in the description below to get to the full article. You may also download, print and share the accompanying infographic. Looking for more guidance on determining related services needs and strategies for monitoring goals? Join Apply EBP's Experts series on deciding need and amount of school-based OT and PT services, and creating goals that are easy to monitor. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative content. Thank you for watching.